Hi everyone, thank you so much for clicking on my video. My name is Anna and welcome to my channel. So I'm going to be talking about my summer favorites this month. This covers skincare, sun care, a little bit of makeup. These are all products I have just fallen in love with, and so I am excited to share them with my audience here on the internet. So all of these products are going to be cruelty-free and vegan. The two aren't necessarily the same thing. Cruelty-free means the brand does not test on animals, which is awesome. We don't want to test on rabbits, monkeys, dogs, or anything. Just, you know, to have nice lashes and pink cheeks. And then vegan means there are no animal products in the actual cosmetic product. So everything I'm about to list here is vegan and cruelty-free. So if you are interested in learning more about that lifestyle or transitioning away from brands that test on animals, then I invite you to keep watching. Let's go ahead and start talking about the summer favorites. And now we're gonna start with sun care first. It's important that your skin is protected from the sun, from the powerful UV rays. Even if you're going tanning, you should always apply sunscreen just to prevent sun damage, which is irreversible and just terrible for you. When I was living in Los Angeles, I think someone let me borrow a sunscreen very similar to this, and I remember loving how it smelled. And I knew it was by Pacifica. I happen to love them. I think they're an awesome, both vegan and cruelty-free brand. So if you're looking to start somewhere, they're a great place to start just because everything in their line is cruelty-free and vegan and natural. So I think they're a great option. They're also sold at Ulta, which is very convenient if you live somewhere where there's an Ulta and if you buy all your makeup from Ulta, because that's where I buy all my makeup because I have a credit card, an Ulta credit card. But don't worry, I don't get too crazy when I use it. I spend about 40 bucks, 50 bucks, 60 bucks. I should probably cut down on my spending at Ulta. But anyways, I love this sunscreen. Even the packaging is adorable. It is the Sun and Skincare Mineral Bronzing Sunscreen in Pineapple Flower, the scent Pineapple Flower. It has an SPF of 30 and is water resistant for up to 80 minutes. It protects and offers a nice glow. I wouldn't say this is like, you know, gonna make you 10 shades darker or anything. It's just gonna give your skin a nice dewy glow, a nice finish when you're by the pool. And like I said, it smells fantastic. So this is my sunscreen of choice this summer. When it comes to your face, you should always be wearing some form of SPF, and I heard it over and over again growing up, but finally at 22 I decided to actually start implementing it into my daily skincare routine. Just a little background to my skin. I am oily and acne prone, and I think one of the reasons I was avoiding sunscreen is because when I tried them in the past, they were always very like oily and sticky and just made me break out, and I think that's probably one of the reasons I was avoiding sunscreen as long as I did. I'm here to say, don't do it. Please don't. Just find one that works for your skin, because even if you're oily, even if you're acne prone, there is one out there that's gonna be perfect for you. Now this one I absolutely love. It's the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Antioxidant Enriched Skin Protection. This is actually a little bit stronger than the Pacifica sunscreen because it's going on the face, so it should have more than 30 SPF. Maybe avoid this if your skin's a little bit on the drier side, or mix this with your favorite moisturizer for a little bit of extra sun protection, because I noticed it's not as moisturizing on its own. It's fine for me. I have oily skin, so I don't need that much moisture, but for someone, I guess, who is on the drier side, give this a shot, but it's not gonna, you know, moisturizes your skin as well as maybe like an actual moisturizer. So that's it for sun care. Now we're gonna move on to skincare next. My biggest issue was acne when I was growing up, not so much now. Now it's more scarring and texture. So like I said, having acne basically my whole adolescence left me with a lot of scars, hyperpigmentation, a lot of like texture. So now that I'm a little bit older, now that I'm in my 20s, I'm trying to address that now. This is another thing I got at Ulta. It is the Derma E Scar Gel, and actually one of the employees there recommended this to me, and I do have to say, if you were concerned about any kind of texture, scars, bumps, or anything, this is really awesome. You do have to wait about 2 to 3 months to see dramatic results, and just be patient, but know that this is something that will like work for most people. It worked for me. I did notice an improvement in my scars, especially right here in my cheek area. It was probably the worst right here, and then a little bit here. But I did notice my overall complexion looked a lot brighter, a lot smoother, so if you are concerned with any kind of texture, I would really recommend this guy. All right. Next, for skincare. Now, even if I'm on the oilier side, I do want to emphasize the importance of moisturizing. This was intriguing to me, and so I got it at Five Below. Like, what was I thinking, like buying a mask at Five Below? But I'm glad I did. But I feel like normally I wouldn't take a risk like that, just because my skin is, you know, a little on the sensitive side, and you don't want it to just break out just putting some random mask from Five Below on it. But I don't know, like I said, this was really intriguing to me, and it was $5. I didn't have much to lose. From Freeman Beauty, it is the Hydrating Glacier Water and Pink Peony Gel Cream Mask. So it's a leave-on mask and instantly calms and softens for glowing skin. Now, I just absolutely love this because I can just slather a ton of it on at night, and it just feels so refreshing, so hydrating. Your skin will wake up just feeling really nice and looking very supple. So highly recommend this for any and all skin types. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about, and like I said, all these products are just perfect for summer, but especially this. Now, this is another product from e.l.f. You're gonna see a lot of e.l.f. in this summer favorites just because they are one of my favorite brands. I think they've come a long way. Now, this is by e.l.f. It is their matte blotting mist with kaolin clay. Now, this is a must. I repeat, a must if you have oily skin. Now, I don't really believe in setting sprays. I know it's a controversial topic, but I don't think they do that much. I don't find them that crucial, which is why I kind of didn't really give this a second glance. But I just sprayed a little bit on the back of my hand, and then when I was leaving to check out, I didn't have this with me. When I was leaving to check out, I noticed like it kind of left this like little splotchy mark on my hand, and I noticed, oh, okay, so it absorbed all the oil and I was left with like a very matte hand. And so I realized like, oh wow, this actually could work on my face. And I think this is awesome if you're going camping, if you're going to a music festival. Bring this with you because it instantly blots your face. It instantly leaves you with a matte face. And it's awesome because you don't have to bring around blotting papers with you. I think this is a lot more sanitary too than blotting papers because everything's like in the actual container, and you just spray it and it instantly absorbs all the oil. So the first thing I want to talk about in this makeup category, and this is e.l.f. once again, is their silicone and velvet sponge. I remember seeing Nikki tutorials once use a silicone sponge, so I had to use a silicone sponge, but I didn't think it would make that much of a difference. I kind of wanted to just try it out. It was $6 after all, why not? I don't know, I actually noticed a dramatic difference in my makeup when I switched to this. This doesn't absorb any product, it kind of just slathers everything onto your face, and I really like the way the velvet side buffs the product into your face. So you're not wasting any foundation, which is a plus in my book. You're actually saving money when you buy this. One thing I will say though is I will never use this for my under eye concealer or concealing the face. 100% just for foundation. Okay, so the next thing I had a really hard time finding, it is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I think I've used this only a handful of times, but I can say it is a worthwhile primer. Just like setting sprays, I wasn't ever a big primer person. I just feel like how much more could it do? But this reminds me so much of the Silk, I forgot the exact name of it, but it was a primer by Tarte. It looked the exact same, felt the exact same on my skin, but I remember really loving it, and I was really bummed out when I found out it wasn't vegan. So it's definitely worth it if you can find it. It was sold out for months and I never thought I'd get to try it, but I found it at Ulta and I bought it, and I can say that I do love it and I think it's worth a shot. All right. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the Revolution Beauty Luxury Baking Powder in the shade Banana. Now I use this to highlight under my eyes and just, you know, the high points of my face. Powder is also very fine and it absorbs oil throughout the day, helps my face just stay nice and fresh and feeling clean, even when I'm running all over the place. So those were all the products I wanted to talk about today. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you found it helpful, or maybe think you found a dupe for something you're currently using and wanting to switch out for a cruelty-free alternative. If you like me or my content, feel free to subscribe, as I would greatly appreciate it. I am trying to grow my channel and I promise to be a lot more consistent with these videos. Have all my videos for the next few weeks planned, and I'm just very excited to start this back up again. If you need more details on these products, I actually wrote a post on my blog. I will link that down below if you want to actually like read through that. That's everything for today. I filmed my first YouTube video back and it feels so good. I can't wait to edit this and get it up and running back on my channel. Like, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.